ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Chris Bassett is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on it, Dan?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Stepping up is Taylor Ward. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the left fielder, number 3.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Ready now is Shohei Ohtani. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. And that one yanked just foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with
it. Again, a 1-2. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting third.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Mike Trout is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first base.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he fouls this one off. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1, here's the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the Angels are able to score first. It's 1-0. And he's safe.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. Back on it is the left fielder. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Chad Waller.
The catcher, number 40.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Throw gets him at first base as he took away a sure base hit that time. And here's another look at that highlight reel play, which shows Brad didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. So now to the plate, number 38. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's now 4-0 Angels. Patrick Sandoval, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master
Leading
even
up
2 or 3.
Toronto,
But if you can master
the right
5
fielder,
like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate is George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, talking about making the pitcher work, Zero. 8-pitch at bat. Finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Whit Merrifield stands in as he looks at ball 1 here, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A high High fastball is in there. Merrifield is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and he will slide across with their first run of the game as it's now 4-1.
Boy, what a
batting there.
Hero. Several hits at that right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Kirk, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
This is line to left. In there, the base hit.
Batting fifth. The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
Batting
you have
sixth,
to protect for the fastball.
the designated
you
hitter,
have to look for the soft
number
stuff
9.
down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. Ward gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Digging in will be Luis Rengifo. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And no, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Andrew Velasquez. Fouled away. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and he pops him up. Chapman into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Here he comes again. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 3.
So stepping in is Taylor Ward. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels are gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. The batter will be Dalton Varsho. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Dalton.
First pitch of the AB now. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Popped up. Drury is calling for it. One down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Ball one to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see where that got him.
Second baseman.
And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's the first pitch.
Ohtani.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No strike.
Now pitch on the way.
That's ball three.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
From the stretch, Mike Trout's at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. There's one. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard-hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Brendan Drury comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
In the dirt here. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball 2.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Fouled away. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one, and just...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the outfielder, George Springer.
The right fielder, George Springer.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Wallach will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Whit Merrifield is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle
Now
cut.
batting.
His eyes lit
The
up
catcher.
right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last
Now
night's
batting.
hit us out and
Third
get to his
baseman.
head too much, because that's
Matt
his second hit of the ball game.
Chapman.
This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail it 4-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading off for the
Ready
Angels,
now for L.A.
the catcher,
Chad
number
Wallach,
40.
0 for 1 for him
Chad
here in this one.
Wallach.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this
Now
thing was
batting,
out of here when it left the
number
bat.
38.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
At the plate, number 38. And here's a ball hit in the air. Springer on the run, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1. Wallach stands at second with no outs. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. And there's probably
The third
no
baseman,
happier
number 2,
person in the ballpark. Michael has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
That
The
was a
batter,
good,
number
controlled
4.
swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Andrew Velasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And the Angels just won't let up, as this is going to be good for extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Taylor Ward, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Angels.
So next to bat will be Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Now it'll be Brandon Belt. He wrote down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Popped him up. Rengifo has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Here it comes.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 25.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And in to hit next is Dalton Varsho. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Santiago Espinal. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Trout is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 7-1. Trevor Richards gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Richards.
Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Mike Trout.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, one strike.
And it's fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter.
Now to the plate here is Hunter Renfroe. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Popped up. Belt into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. So now here is Kevin Biggio. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Kevin Biggio.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Up next, George Springer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first
Now
and
batting,
second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 7 and the Blue Jays 1. And now for the Angels, Chad Wallach. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Chad.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 38.
Next, it'll be number 38. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, and it falls completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Standing in now, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. High throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They're on top 7-1. Stepping in for the Jays, Matt Chapman. Due up for the 4th, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Chapman. 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ward is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon.
Digging in next, Brandon Belt popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he popped him up. Rengifo is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter.
Next,
Number
it'll
9.
be Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Popped him up. Number 38 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2. Adam Simber comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Now into the box, Taylor Ward.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number
First pitch
3.
coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first down. And now here is Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Merrifield picks it up.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Brandon Drury, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Wallace.
So now to the plate, Chad Wallach, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Renfroe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Tucker Davidson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Tucker.
Last half of the 7th here, and in to hit next is Dalton Varsho. And that misses, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
That's a pitcher deal. You're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Santiago Espinal is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Davidson, 23 years old. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The batter, number 8.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. First pitch coming, here it is. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A ball and a strike now. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 2-1. Pops this one up. Rengifo is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder,
and
number
now back
4.
to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And stepping in, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Throw over to first. 2 out with the man at first. lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now to the plate, number 38. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The second baseman, number 38.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Luis Rengifo singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 4.
Now to bat, Andrew Velasquez. He bounced out last time up. Pitch on the way.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box, Taylor Ward. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in is the outfielder, Whit Merrifield.
Whit
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
1-0.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The count now at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
Next to stand in is Alejandro Kirk. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So now into the box
baseman,
is Matt Chapman. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
Number 58 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 58.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball and a strike. And this will be fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in is Brendan Willie. He grounded out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Carlos Estevez comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
0-1 count and the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Belt sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Wallach goes to get it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Halos put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Patrick Sandoval gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chris Bassett allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I'm out of chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Pick up the pay. 2 scene ain't enough. 4 top team is us. Man on first. first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, the alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like being way wild.
Our final line score tonight.